So there's a lot of different ways to say it. Just keep swimming, keep moving forward, keep your chin up. But bottom line, no matter how you phrase it, it is the first secret on how to become truly productive in this role of motherhood that we fulfill every single day. Stay tuned. Hi, it's Krista here from Moms Find Truth. Now, no matter how organized we get in our day to day life and in control of our home we feel, there are always unexpected things that will come up. But when unexpected things happen, throw us out of our routine, it often leaves us feeling out of control and stressed. Now, I have one simple tip that will help you cruise through those moments with grace. And that is just keep moving. Just keep moving. I would like for you to go back to the last moment you can remember the chaos hitting. It's usually in a moment when you begin to realize that you have more tasks to do than you feel like you can accomplish before a certain deadline, whether it be when you need to leave the house with the kids or even the end of the day. You have more than you feel like you can accomplish in your day. But either way, you have the amount on your plate at this moment is overwhelming you and is causing you to feel stressed. Now, when that happens, what our minds tend to do is we'll start to try to speed up because we got so much to do and either I'm running out of time or I'm just overwhelmed. I want to get it all done so I don't feel so stressed. So let me speed up. But all this time, your mind is shifting from what you're doing to all that you need to do. And you're running over tasks in your head and you're thinking about, am I going to be able to get here in time? Am I going to be done by the end of the day? Am I going to get to the point that it's just not so overwhelming and stressful? And we lose focus on what we're actually doing. So, what our mind is on is simply causing us more stress and causing us to want to work faster, which causes us to stress even more, which will ultimately cause us to become less productive in the moment when we need to be most productive. And ultimately, will burn us out. Does that scenario ring any bells for you? Maybe trigger some negative emotions that happened not too long ago. I think we've all had those moments. And this is why this is so applicable to each and every one of us. I think this is especially applicable for stay-at-home moms because one, we're our own boss, I guess you could say, meaning we are determining what we get done during the day. We're determining what is required of us, what standards are being set. So all the pressure, it can be on us to get enough done, to be productive enough, to make enough of an impact on our children, to give our children what they need during the day. But also our circumstances are not super dependable because little kids, you have to have a lot of flexibility. And so those two combined can create a lot of chaos and a lot of stress and a lot of pressure. And those are the moments when we feel alone and we feel like it's all on our shoulders and we've got to do it all. But bottom line, what we have, the simple fact that we have to accept and remind ourselves of is that in those moments, panicking is not going to get the job done faster. In fact, it will most likely slow you down. So we all need to learn this habit that I'm about to teach you because we want to become less stressed, because we want to react better to our children, because we want to be in control of our day. There's a lot of reasons to do it, but ultimately just baseline with logic. It can be very easy in that moment to say, well, yeah, I don't want to become stressed, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Or I'm not going to react badly to my children. I can hunker down and get this done and still keep my reactions under control. Or we can explain away all those other reasons and justify skipping them this time. But bottom line, what we need to keep remembering is it doesn't matter how overwhelmed we are at the moment, what deadlines we might have, how quickly we need to get something done. If we're panicking and stressing and losing control, it's going to take us longer to get it done. And so there is literally zero benefit from the panicking, the losing control, the stressing out. It is only detrimental to us, to our children, to our home, and to the actual task that we're trying to get done. So here it is. When you feel those moments coming on, stop. Take a breath, a deep, long, slow breath. Remind yourself that one, stressing out is going to slow you down. And two, the tasks that need to get done will get done in their time, whether you're stressed out or not. Then take your mind and focus it on the task you're doing right now. And then just keep moving. Now, I'm not saying you want to take that minute to take that long, deep, slow breath. But after that, I'm not saying turn into sloth style here. If you are calm, you are focused, and you just consistently and efficiently continue moving, continue being productive, nonstop until the tasks are done, you will be so much more effective at getting things done than if you are just bouncing all over the place and stressing out and your mind's going every which way. It doesn't matter how much you panic. It doesn't matter how much you stress. It doesn't matter how much you think about the fact that it all needs to get done right now. It's going to get done less effectively and less efficiently if your mind's all over the place and you're stressed out. And once you do it and you just keep moving, the temptation's going to be there to let your focus go back off of your task at hand and start going on all the other things. So again, if you need to stop multiple times and refocus yourself, it's going to get easier with time. It's going to become more second nature. If I start to feel just a little bit of internal tension going on, I can just stop, and pretty much all I have to do at this point is just say, just keep moving. And I'm able to completely change my internal and external demeanor, refocus on the task at hand, and just keep moving at a steady, efficient, productive rate. If you follow this tip, you will complete the tasks more efficiently. You will react better to your surroundings, such as interactions you have with your kids during this, what could be stressful time. You will feel more in control in the moment. You will be more capable of multitasking, which again will help you with efficiently getting these tasks done. And ultimately, you will age slower because we all know that stress causes aging. And we've all seen it. We've all seen the stay-at-home moms who age before their time, not just externally, but internally. And I'm saying we're laughing about it right now, but it's true. If we are not finding our peace in the Lord, if we're not taking it back to Him, if we're not recognizing that He is in control, then it's going to take a major toll on us. And I think that probably is something to tack on at the end. Because there are going to be those moments where, say, I need to get out the door in 30 minutes. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I really need to get these tasks done before then. And at the pace that I'm moving, even though I've calmed myself down and I'm moving as efficiently as I can, I don't see how it's going to get done in time. Ultimately, and there are moments where we simply have to say, God is in control. He is not calling on me to get certain tasks done. He's calling on me every day to show up, to surrender to Him, and to give Him literally every ounce of my being. And if I'm doing that, I can truly rest in the fact that what will happen will happen. And that's applicable for so many areas of motherhood. What we've been talking about today is just those in the moment stress times, but even think bigger picture. We have a deadline for the amount of time we have to make this direct impact in our children's lives. And it can be so easy to feel fearful. What if I'm not doing enough? What if they get off on their own and then they go down a bad path? And that's where we have to stop. Take a deep breath. And ultimately make sure if we have surrendered to Christ, if we are giving Him everything that we are, if we are being intentional in the moment by moment, God is in control. The rest is out of our hands. Motherhood is out of my control. I am in my control. But the fruit, what happens because of my labors, is out of my control. That was a rabbit trail I was not expecting to go down, but here we are. All right, but let's pull it back. So that tip that I gave, it's very simple. Might even sound ridiculously simple, but I challenge you to try it. Because in the midst of those moments, as simple as it seems to just stop, take a deep breath, change your thoughts, and move along, it's a game changer. It is. And I would also love it if you went and the next moment that you had, the next stress-filled moment that you had, you did it, you implemented it. Come back. Let me know how it goes. Give us testimony so everyone watching this video will believe me. But what if you're sitting there right now and you're like, okay, this sounds all good and fine, but before I can just keep moving, I have to know what I can just keep moving toward. Because I think the struggle that a lot of us have is that in those stress-filled moments, it's not even I have a deadline or I have a long list. But I don't have a list. My home is chaotic. My children are out of control. I feel like I have no productivity in my life. But I have no idea where to start. I'm continuously stressed because I know that I should be doing more, but I don't know how or I don't know what. If that's you, I would like to ask you, check out the link below to my $7 monthly membership, Moms Find Home Management. It is for you. I will walk you through a 10-module course that shows you how to teach your children to have respect for your authority, how to get everyone in your home to have a good night's sleep, how to simplify and organize your entire home, and to take every repeating task and turn it into a system that will run your home on autopilot, and how to get your children involved as team players in the running of your home, and to do that with joy. It also includes a private Facebook group just for the members, where like-minded moms in the same journey that you are can encourage, share, vent, ask questions, give concerns. And I'm also in that group, and I gather questions and concerns, and I create every month a private podcast just for the members to answer the specific questions and concerns as you move through this journey and transform your home and your life. And it's $7 a month, y'all. It's $7 a month. So check it out below. Now, after clicking on the link and joining the membership, why don't you check out how to set up your day from the moment you get out of bed in order to accomplish a productive day, to get in control of your day by checking out my 5 a.m. morning routine video linked on the screen. And remember, I'm always right here. Bye.